Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another episode of this mini series where I've been customizing these Crocs charms, and this is the final packet and collection of Croc charms that I have, and these are the final three that I am planning on painting or customizing. They're all very familiar shapes if you've been watching my series. Honestly, this video is going to be much of the same thing. The process is the exact same. White fabric paint as a base coat, and at least for this hot air balloon specifically, it is a small piece of the entire painting. But right now, it's just 3 coats of this white fabric paint for a base coat. Mostly because I'm going to be using very pastel colors today, so I really needed a good base coat. And so here, after the 3 coats, after everything was dry, I went in with actual color, and luckily this time I didn't have any trouble with my filming or with the footage getting lost or corrupted like I did last week, which I was actually really worried about the whole time while making this video and recording. I was afraid I was just going to lose all the footage again. I still don't really know what happened last week, but luckily everything's back to normal now. So we can actually see the step of when I started with the first coat of color. I believe I also did 3 coats, maybe 4 coats of color. And here you can see after all of those coats were done, specifically on the flower, I feel like it started to get very chunky, very globby. I wasn't a big fan of it, but I just did my best to try to ignore it and move on. Honestly, at this point, if you wanted to, especially with how simple these designs are, you could call it done, especially this pink bow. I mean, it would just be a basic pink bow, but I wanted to add a few more little details. Nothing major for the bow. I just put in some little red hearts. For all the bows that I did, I actually tried to do somewhat different designs for each of them so they wouldn't be exactly the same. But with the 2 hot air balloons I did and all these little flowers with the pearls on them, I did do the same design, just different colors. And I was hoping that this would be the last video of this Croc charm decorating, customizing Crocs video. But I actually have one more where I have a final step that I want to show you all, and kind of just recording, showing them all together, the ones I painted, the ones I didn't paint, and just kind of like a finishing video for this mini series. Honestly, the hardest part with these little details is recording while doing them and trying to keep everything nice and organized. And honestly, the smallest flower with the little pearl is the hardest for me to paint because I tried my best to not get paint on the pearl itself, but I did mess up if you notice very closely, but it wasn't bad enough to really bother me. But this is how they turned out. I'm really happy with how all of these have turned out. I personally like them a lot better now with the new colors and the new customization I did. I really hope you all have liked how they turned out as well and have been enjoying this mini series of mine. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Bye!